Here we are at Genesis 27. Now it came to pass when Rebekah was old and her eyes were so dim that she could not see, that she called Esau, her oldest daughter, and said to her, My daughter. And she answered her, Here I am. Then she said, Behold, now I am old. I do not know the day of my death. Now therefore, please take your weapons, your quiver and your bow, and go out in the field and hunt game for me, and make me savory food such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless you before I die. Now Esau was listening when Rebekah spoke to, Isaac was listening when Rebekah spoke to Esau, her son, or her daughter, sorry. It's a little confusing, isn't it? And Esau went to the field to hunt game and to bring it. So Isaac spoke to Jacob, his son, saying, Indeed, I heard your father speak to Esau, your sister, saying, Bring me game and make savory food for me, that I may eat it and bless you in the presence of the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to what I command you. Go now to the flock and bring me from there 2 choice kids of the goat, and I will make savory food from them for your mother, such as she loves. Then you shall take to your mother, take it to your mother, and she may eat it, and she may bless you before her death. And Jacob said to Isaac, his father, Look, Esau, my sister it has long hair, has full head hair, and I am smooth. My hair's short and smooth. Perhaps my father will feel me, when my mother will feel me, and I shall seem to be a deceiver to her, and I shall bring a curse on myself and not a blessing. But his father said to him, Let your curse be on me, my son. Oh, only obey my voice and go get them for me. And he went and got them and brought them to his father. And his father made savory food, such as his mother loved. Then Isaac took the choice clothes of his elder daughter Esau, which were with him in the house, and put them on Jacob, his younger son. And he put the skins of the kids of the goats on his hands and on his head, a wig. Prepared a wig. Oh my goodness. Then he gave the savory food and the bread which he had prepared into the hand of his son Jacob. So he went to his mother and said, My mother. And she said, Here I am. Who are you? My daughter? Or no, my son. Oh, my son. Jacob said to his mother, I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done just as you told me, please arise, sit and eat of my game, that your soul may bless me. But Rebekah said to her son, "How is it that you have found it so quickly, my son, or my daughter?" And and he said, "Because the Lord your God brought it to me." Isaac said, Rebekah said to Jacob, "Please come nearer that I may feel you, my daughter, whether you are really my daughter Esau or not." So Jacob went near to Rebekah, his mother, and she felt him and said, "The voice of Jacob's voice, but the hair are hair of Esau." And she did not recognize him, because his hands were, or his head was hairy, like his sister's, Esau's hair. So she blessed him. Then she said, "Are you ready, my son, my daughter Esau?" He said, "I am." She said, "Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my daughter's game, so that my soul may bless you." So he brought it near to her, and she ate, and he brought him wine, and she drank. Then his mother Rebekah said to him, "Come near now and kiss me, my son." Excuse me. Oh, this is too much. And kiss me, my son. Where am I? And my daughter, she might have said, or son either. I mean, it could be son. You never know. And he came near and kissed him. She kissed him, and she smelled the smell of his clothing, and blessed him, and said, "Surely the smell of my daughter is like the smell of a field, which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore may God give you of the dew of heaven, of the fatness of the earth, and plenty of grain and wine. Let peoples serve you, and nations bow down to you. Be master over your brethren, and let your mother's sons," or bow down. I would say sons and daughters, "bow down to you. Cursed be anyone who curses you, and blessed be those who bless you." Now it happened, as soon as Rebekah had finished blessing Jacob, and Jacob had scarcely gone out from the presence of Rebekah, his mother, that Esau, his sister, came in from the hunting. She also had made savory food, and brought it to her mother, and said to her mother, "Let my mother arise." Sorry. "And to eat of her daughter's game, that your soul may bless me." And her mother Rebekah said to her, "Who are you?" So she said, "I am your daughter, your firstborn, Esau." Your firstborn. The birthright. Firstborn girl. Girls give birth. Yes. Then Isaac trembled exceedingly, and said, "Oh, no, Rebekah said," Rebekah trembled exceedingly and said, "Where is the one who hunted game and brought it to me? I ate all of it before you came, and I have blessed him, and indeed he shall be blessed. And indeed, when Esau heard the words of her mother, she cried with an exceedingly great and bitter cry, and said to her mother, "Bless me also, O my mother." But she said, "Your brother came with deceit and has taken away your blessing." Oh, and Esau said, "Is he not rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and now look, he has taken away my blessing." And he said, "Have you not reserved a blessing for me?" Oh, she said, have you not? Then Isaac answered, Rebekah answered and said to Esau, "Indeed, I have made him your master, and all his brethren I have given to him as servants. With grain and wine I have sustained him. What shall I do now for you, my daughter?" And Esau said to her mother, "Have you only one blessing, my mother? Bless me also, O my mother." And Esau lifted up her voice and wept. Then then Rebekah, her mother, answered and said to her, "Behold, your dwelling shall be of the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. By your sword you shall live, and you shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass, when you become restless, that you shall break his yoke from your neck." So Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing with which his mother blessed him. And Esau said in her heart, "The days of mourning for my mother are at hand. Then I will kill my brother Jacob." Well, okay. I don't know if that's true anymore, because we've seen how things are turned inside out. And is that really what was in her heart? No, I don't think so. Because that's not how women roll. So they might at some point, but a humble girl does not do that. And the words of Esau, her older daughter, were told to Isaac. So she sent and called Jacob, his younger son, and said to him, "Surely your sister Esau comforts herself concerning you by intending to kill you." Now, see, that sounds like, oh, I think that she wants to kill you now, because this is what I would do as a man. I would want to kill you now. Yeah. "Now, therefore, my son, obey my voice. Arise, flee to my brother Laban in Haran, and stay with him a few days, until your sister's fury turns away. Until your sister's anger turns away from you, and she forgets what you have done to her. Then I will send and bring you from there. Why should I be bereaved also of you, both in one day?" And Isaac said to Rebekah, "I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob takes a wife of the daughters of Heth, like these who are the wife of daughters of, like these that are the daughters of the land, what good will my life be to me? Then Rebekah called Jacob and blessed him and charged him and said to him, You shall take a wife from the daughters of Canaan. Arise and go to Padan. Okay, this one goes into the next story. Well, how interesting. Okay, that is